Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of the Cinnamon and Spice Podcast.
All right, Ranch Sweet.
Not a dang thing. I'm Ock.
And I'm Nye.
Yes, another Monday. And it's feeling nice and warm. I hope the springtime is just bringing out so much intensity.
Fire.
I think when the sun come and the heat come out, this is when people really start to,
show their true colors.
Yeah, seasonal depression going away. People ain't tucked in the house because it's getting dark earlier, cold all day. So I think this is when healing really starts to happen.
Curfews extended.
Yeah, because people can actually go out and touch grass for real. Okay. So I hope, go move them hips. Open up them hips every now and then. We love a good girls' night to open them hips. Absolutely. We do it in the house, out, whatever.
Okay, it don't matter.
Don't matter to us. But I just hope everybody.
My sacral chakra is straight.
Yeah. This girl. But no, I do hope everybody is, happy that spring is here and enjoying the outside.
This
Please
winter
go touch
was
grass.
long.
Oh my God. It was so long. It was so long.
And then, let this be a testimony for peer pressure works. Because the way I acted towards Phil the groundhog, he changed his mind quick. He said, all right.
In his defense, his job is no longer needed because again, I had a brief one about global warming and climate change a few episodes ago. His job is no longer needed. It no longer matters. It's not up to him no more, sadly. We appreciate you, Phil. It's time for you to retire.
I'm crying. I need to retire.
It's time for you to just go on and sit it out, honey. We can't go off the groundhog no more, y'all.
Dang.
We can't. Unfortunately, we cannot go off the groundhog. But it's okay. It's okay.
Had to happen eventually.
Yeah. Today's topic, wow. Love ain't always enough, y'all. And I think, woo-wee.
The woo-wee is crazy.
This one hit. I know I said the last one hit home. I think this one hit home as well. Because dang. Saying it and believing it is one thing. Man, when you really have to realize that stuff, it's something.
When they say love don't pay the bills.
It don't. Now, the person you love might still be paying them.
Yes.
But staying around just because, I think we talked about this too, comfortability, right? It just don't be enough.
Yeah.
Sometimes it has to be, sometimes it's other things that go into that you can't keep overlooking it because you love this person. And
then do you love them or are you bonded to the time?
Oof.
Because sometimes, think of people that you've known for a long time, and you're like, "Oh, dang, I love you," and it's like
in the history and all.
Yeah, and it's because of the history. It's because of the amount of time I've known you. Probably not because you did anything monumental to be loved by me.
Yeah. It can. Yeah, I think sometimes people do get that a little confused. Like, do you really love this person, or is it just the history that y'all have built up? Yeah, and I think that can get skewed and the lives can get a little blurred. With me personally, I just be like, I think boundaries is a big part of kind of knowing if what you dealing with, and this episode is for romantic and platonic relationships, y'all. I don't be wanting it to get confused and skewed when we be talking sometimes and have y'all thinking we just talking on a romantic level. No. A lot of the times I be talking on a platonic level.
Yeah.
So I just want to make that clear before we go into this. Because I don't want y'all to think too deep into anything. Most of this may end up going more on the platonic side, but some of it obviously can pertain to romantic relationships as well. It's all going to pertain to both. But when you love someone, you have to realize that, and this we kind of hit on this, you setting these boundaries. If they keep crossing these boundaries and you brushing it off because you love this person.
Your love for someone else shouldn't be stronger than your love for yourself.
You better say that. You better say that. That took the words right out of my mouth. And self-love should always come first.
Yes.
So allowing people to keep crossing those boundaries that you may be setting is not loving yourself. And if whoever that person is doesn't push you to love yourself first, probably not, probably shouldn't be around. So, rather, like I said, friendship, relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, whatever.
Yeah, I was talking to my brother one day, and it was around the time when I was like, all right, I gotta take the dumbass hat off. Like the people pleasing hat off. Okay. I gotta find a way to implement some boundaries around these things, right? And I was like, dang, like it's just crazy because one of the things I was thinking about is like the amount of people who like probably wouldn't like that per se. And then he was like, well, pause. I'm just gonna put that out there. But anyone who has a problem with you saying no at this point in time is probably the people you need to be telling no to.
Yeah.
And then, like, when
exact people.
Yeah, like, literally. Like, those are the people who are benefiting off of you, like, having, like, a endless flow of love for your people. Or that true, like, no condition, like, non-conditional, like, love. And, you know, sometimes you need little conditions. Some things actually do need conditions.
I agree. The whole love is unconditional. I love you unconditionally.
Not everybody deserves that. Like, it need to be some terms.
It be some condition up in there.
Yeah, it need to be some terms.
I love you, but I love you more when you can respect this, and this, and accept me for who I am and not expect me to change. Yes. So, yeah, them conditions.
Yeah. And you should be able to, like, renegotiate them terms, too.
Yeah.
Like, it might be something where, because even for myself, I know there was a lot of things like, okay, 19, 17, like, that younger version of myself might have been okay with. Yeah. Might have been like, that's not that big of a deal.
Didn't care. Yeah, we were younger though.
But being 25,
baby,
I'm like, try it with somebody else. Yeah. Like, play with somebody else. Like,
adult brain again.
Yeah, like I'm not even fooling with that. I ain't even cool with that. Yeah. I don't even rock.
And I agree with you saying sometimes you gotta rewrite them conditions, because especially when we said sometimes people have to relearn you for who you are. So when people have known you for a really long time, sometimes you have to be very honest, like, okay, cool, like I understand, you know, we've known each other for this long, but I'm not that person anyway. Yeah. You might still be looking at me as that person, but this is who I am now. I need you to come meet
like you met me as a caterpillar. I'm a butterfly.
Please come meet this butterfly, okay? Because you can't keep showing up for the caterpillar. Yeah. And expecting the caterpillar and then being confused when you get the butterfly. Like, so I think that's why boundaries are really important in platonic and romantic relationships. And like you said, sometimes rewriting them conditions every 2, 3, 4 years, whenever, however. Because, I mean, we're constantly changing. We're constantly healing. So it's like, yeah, sometimes you got to really put your foot down with these people. And sometimes that means letting go of them. Yeah. And you may love them. And it's going to hurt, but sometimes it's for the best, especially if you really want to continue growing and prospering. Because I will say, and I think we talked about this before too, you will stunt your growth holding on to stuff that you know
don't serve you.
Ain't serving you no more. So you really have to learn to let a lot of this stuff go. And realizing sometimes it's not compatibility. Sometimes it's just chemistry. Yeah. And there is a difference between the two. And I think again, this one really hit home for me, child. Because some things do be compatibility, but because maybe it can be compatible, but the chemistry ain't there. And then sometimes,
like on paper, you checking the boxes.
Yes, every box.
It's checking the boxes.
But then you get there, but and then for some reason,
it's like it's not meshing.
Right, and so I don't really go off compatibility because, like you said, on paper it'll look good, but long term and meeting me where I am, and like again that chemistry. I don't even say I'm not gonna go. I want both.
It is a healthy mix of both.
Yeah, I need a healthy mix. Yeah. I need the chemistry though, because I do believe, and this is my personal opinion, the chemistry is what keeps it going. Whether friendship or relationship, like romantic relationship, I do think the chemistry, like, I think, like, with me and you, for instance, I do think we're compatible. But I think the chemistry between us is what
keeps us going.
Yeah. Because I've had other friends that I feel like I was compatible with, but... And I think we talked about this. We have to both put in that effort, and I think that's where the chemistry come from, because we both just naturally kind of just pour into each other, and so I think that's what helps us, like, years later, like, still be standing strong. And unlike a lot of my friendship, have never really had no head, like going at it or whatever. So I think, I want both. Selfishly, not even, like you said, a healthy balance. And even when it comes to like, I don't know, I'll swap over to the compatibility, the romantic relationship side really quickly. I done hit a little bit on my dating. It's ghetto, y'all. It's ghetto out here, okay? Now, I will say I'm not out here like really trying to take it too serious, right? But I think it's because I'm not really looking for compatibility. I'm just wanting some chemistry with people. And I'm not finding that with a lot of individuals. Yeah. The chemistry just don't be there. Like, and I might think it is, but then I'm just like, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah, that's not really what I'm looking for.
This really not what I'm wanting. Like, I need a little more. I need a little bit more. Because sometimes I'm like, shit, I could have stayed with my ex for this. Yeah. You feel me? So it's like, I think, I need both.
Yeah. And that's valid. Like, also, like, not being in a place of settling just for the sake of saying you have something. Ooh. So it's like, like,
people hate that word, but I do think,
But it is what it is. I mean, shoot. In some cases, sometimes it's easier to settle. If you cool with that,
I ain't saying,
and that's what I'm saying. Like,
you shouldn't always settle, because sometimes, like you said, it's more beneficial to settle.
Some people be scared of it, but like, if you know that's what it is,
he's scared.
You know, just
he's scared.
just stand in your truth. Like, if know that's what you're doing. Like, that's essentially what it's called. Like, you
don't ignore the fact.
Exactly.
Yeah. Be honest with yourself. It's okay. If you okay with it, if you like it, we love
y'all
it,
so compatible. You feel like you want more. Like, there might be more out there. You don't want to go search for the more. You cool with where you're at. You know, sometimes, what's that, blackjack? You might have 20 in your hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You might not pull that ace.
You not.
You might pull.
Usually you got 20, you need to.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So
ain't that what they do? Hit me.
Okay. Just don't you put another goddamn card down. And like, I feel like it's good to know your limit.
Absolutely.
Or when you're like, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you say? You got 6 out of the 10 boxes. But the chemistry is a 5 out of 5. You might want to settle with that.
I like that.
You might want to settle with that.
I don't even think that's settling.
Okay, look.
If you
look, the chemistry is 2 out of 5.
Okay, now we.
But y'all compatible, fucking 8 out of 10.
I think we can work with that too.
Yeah, you might be able to build that chemistry.
I was about to say things can be, and there we go. Chemistry, I feel like, is something that can be built over time. I don't think compatibility can. I think that's kind of just cut and dry.
Like, because somebody is lying about who they are essentially at that point.
Yeah.
Like, you're shape-shifting. One of y'all are, in that sense, shape-shifting to stay.
Yes.
Instead of accepting that y'all not compatible.
Yeah. And I might be wrong on that. Maybe compatibility can change over time, but I don't believe so. I think with compatibility, that's more so where the settling comes. Yeah. I don't think it's the chemistry. I think the settling comes more so on the compatibility side. That's an opinion. Yeah.
You're entitled to that.
Argue with me in the comments. And if you made it this far, like, comment, tell us what you're feeling. Yeah. Have you settled? Do you feel like you're settling in your current relationship?
Are you entitled to a settlement?
I think we all are at this point.
Okay.
Shoot. But anyway. But I also do think that also goes to people settling anyways, goes a lot into people just wanting some type of stability. And in America, ooh-wee. You need that. Ooh-wee. I ain't even mad because in today's time, we need some stability. People, even me myself, I find more comfort in stability, right? But then it's like, if I'm not getting that, like, that intensity that come with that. Fire, again, again, I think that also goes into the chemistry side, right? Intensity is more on the chemistry side. Stability is more on the compatible side. And we need both. Yeah. Like, I think
a healthy mix is needed.
Across the board, absolutely. So, yeah. I do feel like sometimes where I think there can be sometimes a slippery slope with the stability side is people feeling used. Mm-hmm. And I don't ever want nobody to feel used or, again, also feel like they're being settled for.
Yeah.
Because you might be okay with, realizing, I am settling here and I'm okay with that. But is that person okay with being settled for?
Okay. Like, damn, I ain't the biggest chick that you want.
Right. And me, I don't know if I would be okay with that. Like, so I don't want to feel like anybody is ever settling for me.
You want to take the settlement to the grave?
Yeah, take you.
I bet not.
I bet not ever hear about you settle anything over here. Or
this ain't
it's gonna be on your tombstone.
Okay, this ain't first pick, y'all.
Settlement ever since established then because no.
You know what's funny? Like even thinking about it, do you think that there's like the way that the genders might view that is different? Like I feel like women, like as women, okay, I could see why we would choose like stability more often than not. But like we've seen people like burn their whole house down for some intense, like just for a moment of intensity. So it's like,
I think genders can't play.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if that's like because in both, I'm like, all right.
I think men and women have both
that's
burned their whole house down for some intensity.
Yeah, because I'm like,
who does it better?
Who does it better is a crazy.
Who did it better?
That is a crazy turnaround.
I got an answer.
Like who?
Women.
I boop my nose on the mic.
And I won't even elaborate on why I feel that way.
I won't even elaborate. I said what I said.
I said what I said. Who did it better?
Mad at it.
Women. If we're going to burn the house down, I think we do it the right way. I think men, again, opinion, okay? Mm-hmm. They think more, as much as they love to say they are logical thinkers.
Yeah.
They think with them penises a lot more than they think, than they realize, right? So I think when it comes to the burning the house down, I don't think men always fully...
They ain't weigh out their options before they did it.
I think that's what women we do. That's why I say I think we do it better because I think when we burn the house down, we completely planned it. Mm-hmm.
Like I put the gasoline around the house.
I knew exactly. And I set a whole bunch of little fires and then they just went ablaze one day. I don't think the men ever even...
They said, "Ooh, this shit hot."
Right.
Then they dropped it.
They not planning on burning the house down.
And then the fire spreads.
Exactly. They actually trying to keep that.
They said they knocked over the candle.
They pushing that fire out as much as they can until they just can't no more. But they ain't expect it to go ablaze like that. Mm. They think they had it under control. No. That's opinion.
Yeah. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
Reiterating that.
Okay.
But no,
this ain't factual.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. It's not. It's all emotional.
What does it say? This is for entertainment purposes only.
Hello, this is how I feel, and you have the right to disagree. And if you do disagree, let me know in the comment.
Okay.
I'd love to hear that.
Stand on it.
Okay, I'll 10 toes, unless you got more or less. I don't know.
More or less.
With my job, I be talking
you
to people.
Having to ask people?
Yeah, because that's one of the health questions. Do you have any amputations? And I've had a couple people, they've had toes amputated. Like, whole feet, whole legs. Mm-hmm. Dang. So I have to remember, I can't always tell somebody to stand 10 toes.
So if they missing...
They may not have 10 toes.
Yeah, but if they only got 9 toes, like, is it...
Stand 9 on them.
Does it cost more, though?
Yeah.
Oof. You better keep them socks on.
If you amputate it, this is for life insurance, just a quick tip. You're going to automatically have a 2-year waiting period, no matter where you go. 9 times out of 10, you're going to have a 2-year waiting period, especially if that amputation had anything to do with health issues. Like if it came from like diabetes or something. Yeah. Yes. Dang. Absolutely 2-year waiting period. You're not getting out of it. God forbid you in a wheelchair. 2-year waiting period.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's the healthcare system in America for you.
So if you are a very healthy individual at this very moment, call me so we can get you some life insurance.
Okay.
Hell, by the time y'all see this. Anyway.
All right. Whoa.
Anyways.
But that's why it's important to choose chemistry over compatibility. Or compatibility over chemistry.
Yeah.
Don't stay where you ain't wanted.
Don't stay where you ain't wanted. Ooh. Yes. 100%.
Yes.
And I think, again, going back to the settling, I don't think people will be... I think sometimes people are more okay with the settling, but the person being settled for it, I am never sticking around if I know I'm being settled. And again, if you are settling for me, you better not ever tell. Don't let that whisper get to me.
Don't let me find out.
Don't let me find. I'm gonna show you a settlement.
I'm gonna show you a settlement. we about to settle this right now.
We can.
We about to figure it out. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry about it.
I'll do the removal myself. Control Alt Delete.
Thank you.
There you go.
But yeah, but I do think chemistry, intensity. I think those are things that are needed in our relationships. Like, look, it keeps it going.
When they say like, oh, just because like y'all started dating doesn't mean like to remove
You should never stop dating.
Yeah, never stop.
You should never stop dating. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years into a marriage, never stop dating. I think that's because I do follow a good amount of married couples on Instagram, and I think that's one thing that a lot of them do say across the board is like keep dating.
Yeah,
and I think. Again, I think that's also important in our platonic relationships too. Like, I think we date pretty well. You know, sometimes
find new experiences.
Yeah, I like when we do different things to kind of like get us out of our usual comfort zone because we good for a little dinner drinks type of situation.
We ain't never gonna turn it down. Longhorn.
Never Longhorn. Y'all need to sponsor us as much money we put in y'all pockets, but we'll take a little. We'll take a little partnership if y'all want.
Okay.
And that actually got me wanting lamb chops at night. From there, I might go do that. But no, I do think dating your friends, dating your romantic partners, continuously doing that definitely helps with growing bonds and growing chemistry stronger, keeping that intensity alive, and not getting bored with each other. Because I think in friendships and in relationships, it can get to a point where maybe you get a little boring. Yeah. Especially depending on the relationship. So I think keep dating and having adventures and experiences together can keep it going. It really really help it out. Again, it keeps that intensity. Yeah. You know, I love that. Love.
Just, be mindful if it's one-sided, like if you're the only one trying to come up with stuff, know when to reel back.
Literally. Don't pour into cups that ain't pouring back into you.
Okay.
And that goes back to just setting boundaries.
I feel like relationships should be like fountains, like never ending, like just looping back.
Like that fountain you got for the cats?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, just looping back.
Yeah.
Just looping back. Absolutely. And every once in a while you gotta pour in a little extra into it.
Yeah.
But that's because everybody's using it.
Like, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. I'll say pour into the people that pour into you and keep loving the people that are loving on you.
Yeah.
However, just evaluate your relationships. Like, dang. Is this one-sided? Is this mutual?
Yeah.
Am I the only one feeling this way?
Yeah.
Are you being delusional?
Right.
So, hey, happens to the best of us.
We all be a little delusional. Okay. We all be. But just remember that love is just not always enough. You do need to find more.
Like, without saying love, how would you
describe that relationship?
Yeah, or why would you say your explanation for why you're still there or why you're still around it? Like,
and then explain the love. What is that love for you?
Literally.
Because I be feeling like, sometimes I do feel like that love word get used a little too loosely.
Yeah, because is it love?
Or lust. Or comfort.
Yeah.
Like what
or
is
a need.
Again, yeah. Yeah, needing. Yeah. Gotta reevaluate. Okay. Always gotta reevaluate.
Because do you love me or do you just need me? You need that 50-50.
Yeah, I need it all.
Okay. I need it all.
I need it all. I selfishly need it all.
Let us know what y'all think.
I need the compatibility, the chemistry, the intensity, the stability. She's choosing
C, all the above.
I need it all.
All the above.
I need it all.
I'm greedy.
Yeah.
Okay. Pac-Man right
and here. I'd rather have none of it than all. I'd rather have none of it at all or all of it.
Yeah. All or nothing.
No, all or nothing. No in between.
Yeah.
Give me
no shades of gray.
Yes. So if you are someone who watching this and you an interest in me, understand I want it all.
Look.
Just saying. So don't waste your time.
See all the above.
Right. But now, how y'all feeling about that? Do y'all feel like love is enough, or are y'all people who aren't really for the settling? I ain't for the settling. Are y'all? It's okay if y'all are. This is a judgment-free zone. This is a safe space. I ain't judging y'all. I'm never judging y'all. Okay?
We listen and we don't judge.
But how do y'all feel?
And as always, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
Yes.
We're going to catch you again next week. Beautiful Faces, Monday, 6 p.m. sharp.
Eastern Standard Time.
Okay? And even if you got to catch it after that, that's cool. But just know that's when we posting it.
Right. And when y'all comment on the video. I hate when y'all tell me, yeah, I seen the episode. Well, I wouldn't know.
Okay. You ain't leave a like.
You're lying. You want to know how I know you're lying? Because we get to this point in the episode and I say if you made it this far, make a comment, you don't comment. So you're lying to me. Help me out now. Make a comment. Help push us through the algorithm. We love y'all. We need y'all. Make sure y'all come back again next week. All right.
And we'll catch y'all next time.
All righty.
All right. Bye.